Students, please rise. President Cullinan, Provost Gordon, and members of the Board of Trustees, the graduate candidates, baccalaureate candidates, and faculty are assembled. The ceremony may now proceed. I call upon Professor Jacqueline Coombs, President of the Faculty Organization, to come to the podium to open our event.
As the President of the Faculty Organization, I bring you greetings from the faculty. It is my pleasure to convene the 125th Commencement of Eastern Washington University. Welcome to this celebration recognizing the accomplishment of this year's graduates. Please remain standing as the colors are presented and for the singing of our national anthem. We have the honor today of enjoying Professor of Music Randall Wagner's performance of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last beaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you, Professor Wagner, for that energizing start to our event. And thank you, Professor Coombs, for your leadership of the faculty this year. I am Scott Gordon, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Welcome. Now, I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. First, we are honored to have with us members of the EWU Board of Trustees, the Honorable Jim Murphy, Chair, Mr. Uriel Inenguez, Vice Chair, Mr. Michael Finley, Mr. Jay Manning, Ms. Ariel McMillan, Mr. Paul Tanaka, and Ms. Vicki Wilson. the 26th President of Eastern Washington University, Dr. Mary Cullinan, our commencement speaker and honorary doctoral awardee, Ms. Joanne Kaufman, and our student speaker, Ms. Lindsay Richardson. We are also joined on the platform by members of the university's leadership team, deans, faculty leaders, and student body president. We are very pleased to have many of our faculty members join us today. On behalf of the university, I want to thank the faculty for their dedication to the mission of the university in expanding opportunities for personal transformation. Would all the faculty please rise and be acknowledged? I want to also thank all of the staff who dedicated many hours over the last several months to ensure the success of this event. Now, let's find out about our students. I'm going to call out a variety of categories, and if you are in one of them, please stand. Continue to stand as we see if we can have all our students standing. If you are a veteran or currently serve in the military, please stand. If you are the first in your family to attend college, please stand. If you are raising children, please stand. If you worked while taking classes, please stand. Okay. If you're happy you don't have to take another test, please stand. And finally, please stand if you are proud to be an Eagle. You may be seated. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the 26th President of Eastern Washington University, Dr. Mary Cullinan, who joined the Eagle family in 2014. President Cullinan's goals throughout her higher education career align with Eastern's deep commitment to providing high-quality, challenging academic programs and pathways to success for all students. Dr. Cullinan?
So welcome to Eastern Washington University's 125th commencement. I am so happy to serve as Eastern's 26th president and to be here for this inspiring culmination of the academic year. The commencement ceremony represents so much. All the great work that you students have accomplished over your years here, and also the true beginning of another phase of your lives. I'm deeply grateful to the faculty and staff who have assisted you in reaching this important day. And I'm also grateful to the family members and friends who have provided support of every kind. Thank you all for being here today, and welcome to this wonderful celebration. Now, I am pleased to invite our student body president, Mr. Franklin Cody Cook, to share greetings with you and to introduce our student speaker.
It has been my pleasure and honor to serve as your student body president for the past year. Our student government took big steps this year to continue to represent student interests on all levels of our university. I am confident that our student government will continue to represent students and improve our university for years to come. Eastern Washington University has given us a wonderful opportunity to learn and to be transformed. I join you today graduating with a degree in marketing from the College of Business and Public Administration. In the next several days, I will be moving to Texas, where I'll begin a career as a project engineer, coordinating with owners and subcontractors to facilitate industrial land development in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This next step in my life was only possible through the experiences and connections I made during my time here at Eastern Washington University. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our next speaker and fellow student who has been chosen from an extremely competitive pool of candidates. Lindsay Richardson graduates today with us, earning a Master's of Education in Literacy. This is her second degree from Eastern. Her first degree is in elementary education. Lindsay's engagement with promoting children's literacy was nurtured at EWU through volunteering and mentoring. She is presently a kindergarten teacher at Windsor Elementary School in the Cheney Public Schools. Please join me in welcoming Miss Lindsay Richardson to the podium.
Welcome, Eastern Washington University class of 2017. I am so honored to be speaking with you today. I'm used to speaking on a much smaller scale with 5- and 6-year-olds in my kindergarten classroom. Our school year ended just yesterday, and my hand is still cramping up from signing multiple copies of this book, Dr. Seuss's Oh, the Places You'll Go. Have you heard of this new tradition? Parents have their child's teacher from kindergarten all the way up to their senior year sign a copy of this book. Then, when they graduate, the student receives the signed book as a graduation present. They are gifted with words of encouragement, not only from Dr. Seuss, but also more importantly from their former teachers and mentors. This ritual then creates an opportunity for reflection and a celebration of one's personal transformation. Now is our moment to reflect and recognize our own hard work. I mean, look at all the grads out there. You all look fantastic. Although, I can't believe we all wore the same outfit. If we were in the movie Mean Girls, I would expect to hear, I saw Swoop wearing a black cap and gown, so I bought a black cap and gown. Besides our common outfit choice, there is another trait that unites us: persistence. Persistence is a quality that all EWU alumni share, evidenced by the fact that you are sitting here today. But I know that persistence isn't the only similarity we share. The community of learners in this room share many other experiences that unite us as Eastern Eagles. Whether it was the experience of living in a residence hall, being a part of a sorority or fraternity, or standing together in freezing temperatures cheering on our football team. These are all things that bind us as an Eagle community. We've also all faced obstacles to reach this point. I'm guessing that many of us know what it's like to almost fail a class, or to take on extra hours at work to cover a tuition payment, or to function on just a few hours of sleep because you were up late putting the finishing touches on that final paper. Who had to say goodbye to a loved one during your time here at Eastern? Through all of those struggles, we have persevered. We are here today because of our hard work and sacrifice. We have arrived at an incredible place of opportunity, armed with the confidence that we can accomplish monumental goals despite constant hardships. Your time at Eastern has transformed you. I want you to take a moment to think about your first year of college. Seriously, close your eyes and freeze frame your freshman year. What did you struggle with then that is a breeze now? In my freshman year at Eastern, I could not place into college level math. My SAT scores in math weren't stellar, and my placement exam reflected the same type of score. So I began taking remedial math courses. I was consumed with self-doubt. I was terrified that I would never achieve the requisite math skills needed to become the teacher I dreamed of becoming. I had to take 3 remedial math classes before I could place into college-level math. I knew I couldn't do this on my own, so I had to seek help. Working with instructors and tutors helped me successfully complete the required math for my field. That experience of struggle transformed me as a learner. I learned that it takes determination and oftentimes help from others to reach a goal. I am confident that you all share similar success stories of growth and transformation. We truly are success stories. We achieve academically, socially, and now professionally. Think about it. EWU theater students win Irene Ryans for their excellent productions. Great writers from the Easterner get Best in Show for their excellence in journalism. EWU education alumni go to earn Teacher of the Month. Eagle athletes are awarded as Big Sky champs, and so much more. That is what I think of when we talk about Eastern graduates. They just win, win, win. I mean, it's even blasting through the speakers at Roos Field. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Now, we know that winners can't do it all by themselves. A true winner takes guidance and coaching to lead them to success. So let's take a moment to express gratitude to all of the people who have helped us in our journey. First, we need to express gratitude to Eastern Washington University. Regardless of whether or not you entered EWU straight out of high school, or you came here with your GED, or maybe as a transfer student, Eastern accepted you and made a commitment to getting us to this point. They invited us to be part of this rigorous and supportive learning community. EWU excels at recognizing and developing our potential. We have advisors, professors, and university staff that help us in reaching our goals. Many of them are in this room with you today, and I would appreciate it if you could please recognize these individuals by giving them a round of applause. Additionally, you have this sea of supporters in the audience here, patiently waiting for me to stop talking so we can get you on this stage. Your friends and family have made significant mental, emotional, and perhaps even financial contributions to support you through your college journey. These are the people whose support we've often taken for granted. I get to marry the love of my life in 2 weeks, Jeff Galpin. I can't tell you how many times I took my stress from school out on him because he was there and honestly an easy target. But here he is, right here, supporting me. Our amazing support systems need and deserve a standing ovation for their efforts. Please recognize your #1 fans. Remember this book? Now, as a kindergarten teacher, I absolutely cannot miss an opportunity to quote Dr. Seuss's "Oh, the Places You'll Go." You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the one who will decide where to go. Although this is a children's book, it resonates with us during graduation season. These are words we should embody as we leave here today. Let's choose a direction that brings us happiness. Let's make decisions that challenge each of us to be a better person. Let's take the learning we've gained and apply it in numerous ways to contribute to our communities. Eastern gave us the tools to start something big. Let's take these tools, let's get out there and start something even bigger. Congratulations to the Eastern Washington University graduating class of 2017.
Thank you, Lindsay. I now turn to the chair of our Board of Trustees, the Honorable James Murphy, who brings greetings from our board.
I do indeed bring you greetings from the Eastern Washington Board of Trustees. The Board of Trustees is the governing body for the university, providing guidance and helping to share the story of the university and its importance to our citizens. Today, in that spirit, the Board of Trustees sincerely congratulates each of you as you receive your degree. We extend our admiration and gratitude to the faculty and staff here at Eastern for their role in helping you to earn your diplomas. And we humbly thank your parents, families, and friends for their support and encouragement throughout your time here at Eastern. You would not be here today without them. Please know that the Board of Trustees shares in your pride and your sense of accomplishment. We wish you the very best in whatever comes next. Your success will be a reflection of Eastern, and we know that you will not disappoint us. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Murphy. In addition to awarding undergraduate and graduate degrees to our students, the university has the authority to award honorary degrees to distinguished individuals who have made significant contributions to the university over an extended period of time through their devotion to education, literature, art, or science, and whose outstanding personal or professional achievements and attainments exemplify the role and mission of Eastern Washington University. This afternoon, we are pleased to recognize Ms. Joanne Kaufman. I call upon Professor Jackie Coombs, Chair of the Faculty Organization, to come forward to read the citation. Will Ms. Kaufman please rise while the citation is being read?
President Cullinan and members of the Board of Trustees, I have the honor to present Ms. Joanne Kaufman, who has been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Described by many as a courageous entrepreneur, Ms. Kaufman is the president and CEO of Kaufman & Associates, a nationally recognized advocate and leader in Indian public health, justice, and community wellness. She received her undergraduate degree from Western Washington University and a Master's of Public Health from UC Berkeley. She served on the EWU Board of Trustees from 2003 to 2015, including 2 terms as chair. Her commitment to EWU continues with her leadership of the Lucy Covington Center Advisory Committee, dedicated to supporting Native American students at EWU and honoring the legacy of Lucy Covington and her efforts to preserve tribal rights. A member of the Nez Perce tribe, Ms. Kaufman has established rural health clinics on 3 Indian reservations in northern Idaho and has overseen a large health center serving Native Americans in Seattle. She is the recipient of the Gannett Foundation Freedom Forum Free Spirit Award, as well as the YWCA's Carl Maxey Racial and Social Justice Award. For outstanding accomplishments in advocacy for Native American and other vulnerable populations, community health and wellness, and education, and for her devotion to our students, Eastern Washington University is pleased to recognize Ms. Joanne Kaufman. Now, President Cullinan will confer the degree.
So by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to confer upon Ms. Joanne Kaufman the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Dr. Kaufman Thank you for your steadfast devotion to our students and for your leadership. It is now my pleasure to invite you to address our graduates.
Thank you. Thank you very much. President Cullinan, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, parents, families, and graduates. I want to express my gratitude for being invited here today for this honor and for this time with you. First of all, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2017. Today is a very special day for you. No more term papers or reading assignments or cramming for exams. Today, you can take a deep breath and simply enjoy the moment and savor this accomplishment. You earned it and you deserve it. To the parents and significant others and families and friends of those graduating, thank you for being here today too. But more importantly, thank you for being there all the many other days leading up to this day. Whether it was providing a needed word of encouragement or even reprimand, financial support, filling out that darn FAFSA, offering a shoulder to cry on, a couch to surf, a car to drive, or just a safe place to decompress. Thank you. This is your day too. I'm a member of the Nez Perce tribe, and our reservation is in Idaho. But our people traditionally occupied lands that stretched all the way from western Montana to northeastern Oregon and southeastern Washington. My ancestors hunted buffalo on the plains, as well as fished for salmon on the Celilo Falls in the Columbia River. As a matter of fact, today, June 17th, the day of this graduation, is the 140th anniversary of the Battle of the White Bird Canyon, which began the Nez Perce War of 1877. When I was a child, there were still Nez Perce War survivors at that time. I was fortunate in my childhood to spend time in the care of my grandparents, who lived a life centered around the four seasons, hunting, fishing, and gathering medicines and foods, in accordance with the teachings of their ancestors. My grandmother, who was born near the banks of the Clearwater River only a decade after the war, was later sent to the Carlisle Indian School in Pennsylvania to be civilized and taught to speak English, read and write English, learn math all over again, learn how to cook and clean for the homes of local school patrons. She stayed there until her teens. By the time she died in 1971, she had witnessed and experienced extraordinary changes in her life. She bore 9 children and buried 6 of them. She saw the influx of different and the dominant culture, the loss of her lands. She saw the arrival of trains, motorized cars, electricity, telephones, televisions, and the building of dams that silenced even the great Celilo Falls. She even lived to see men walking on the moon, and she was convinced a great celestial balance had forever been disturbed. What would she say about the things today? During the 12 years that I served on the Board of Trustees, I developed a deep and enduring affection for EWU. I saw this university grow and watched as ideas became programs. The dedicated leadership among the university's students and faculty and administration made ideas become real. Even when faced with adversity, Eastern found a way to thrive and to grow. The only thing that the Board of Trustees ever had to do completely on our own was hire a president. And I was fortunate to have worked with fellow trustees to complete 2 such searches, first in 2006 when we hired Dr. Rodolfo Arevalo, and again in 2014 when we selected Dr. Mary Cullinan, EWU's 26th president. Both of these individuals continue to break barriers and foster excellence in education. Eastern Washington University has always been an incubator for great opportunity and innovation. Eastern graduates represent the largest single group of college-educated citizens in the Spokane workforce, and the university attracts a growing number of students from across the state. EWU leads this state in its commitment to diversity and to first-generation college students, changing the lives not only of individual students, but entire families for generations to come. Way back in the early 70s, Eastern was among a handful of universities to recognize that its longtime sports mascot might be offensive to some folks, including Native Americans. In July 1973, the students of Eastern voted to change the name of the school mascot to the name, from the name, which I cannot say, to the new name, the Eagles. As I stand here today, 44 years later, the significance of what your students did by changing the name still resonates with me. Looking back on that decision, I can say for sure that the students made a wise choice. The eagle is truly a spectacular creature. A bird of prey, the eagle is considered an apex predator residing high atop the food chain. Among the Nez Perce and among other tribes, the eagle is considered to be sacred. Flying higher than any other being on earth, it is believed to have the power to see what is coming, seeing beyond the hills and the clouds, and it carries our prayers and our songs to our Creator. Our nation adopted the bald eagle as our national emblem in 1782. And just a quick Google search will tell us eagles are powerful flyers, soaring great distances. Eagles have been known to hunt animals many times larger than themselves. Eagles are capable of swimming. Eagles are often solitary but congregate by scores and sometimes into the hundreds or thousands at communal roosts, feeding sites, and sometimes during football games. Eagles can sometimes even appear to be recklessly romantic. In one of several spectacular courtship displays, two mating eagles will fly high into the sky, lock talons, and cartwheel downward together, breaking off at the very last instant to avoid crashing to earth. It is my sincere hope and wish that some of the qualities of the eagle spirit will stay with each of you as you leave this campus and commence your career. I would, however, recommend courtship rituals involving music, flowers, and fine dining, and leave the free fall to the eagles with wings. Today begins, or commences, the next phase of your own unique and fantastic flight. I am sure you will want to celebrate, relax, and fully absorb the pleasure of this accomplishment, but please do not linger too long in that euphoric state. Take stock of your dreams and goals, and begin to plan the next phase of your journey, whether your goal is to continue into graduate studies, to find employment in your chosen field, to explore a new area of interest, or to provide service to others. Please do so with the determination and focus of the eagle. Just like the changes my grandmother witnessed, we live in a fast-changing, exciting, and sometimes troubling time. Your voice, your leadership, your skills are needed very much today. Over the course of my career, I have come to know this one truth: one person can make a difference. Find a way to be a part of something greater than yourself, whether it is in your chosen field of study, or service in your community, or to others, or even just to brighten the life of a single child. You can and you will make a difference. Find your passion and stay true to it. If someone says, "You can't do that," do it anyway. Work hard, and you will achieve your goals. My own passion has been in the field of public health. As a child living with my grandparents on the Nez Perce Reservation, I was struck by the disparities in health and resources that I saw. I thought Native people should live longer, better, healthier lives. I decided to devote my life to public health. So I was personally elated when Eastern launched its new College of Health Sciences and Public Health, offering Washington's only MPH east of the Cascades. To all our health science and public health graduates here today, I salute you and your passion for this critical endeavor. You are the healers and the caretakers. In his book, Mountains Beyond Mountains, biographer Tracy Kidder chronicled public health icon Dr. Paul Farmer's efforts to bring modern health care and medicines to suffering populations in developing countries, places like Haiti and Peru. Described as the man who would cure the world, Dr. Farmer said, and I quote, "For me, an area of moral clarity is if you're in front of someone who is suffering and you have the tools at your disposal to alleviate that suffering or even eradicate it, you act," unquote. Although we spend more than any other nation in the world on health care, our life expectancy still falls below the median of many other countries. As our nation grapples with the question of health care and public policy, I am excited to see and hear and watch each of you to see what you'll do to improve our health of our communities, our nation, and possibly even the world. Never give up. Always speak up. Keep fighting this fight. To the graduates of the College of Arts, Letters, and Education, you are the people who give meaning to life. Your work is sacred work. You find ways to give song, shape, color to the ineffable. Philosophers, musicians, artists, dramatic storytellers, writers, filmmakers, teachers, and educators, you are the people who will soften the hearts and expand the minds of the next generation. You are the truth tellers. You are the eagles who have faith in that human spark inside each and every human being, and your passion will fan the flames of curiosity and awareness and knowledge for generations to come. One such truth teller was a woman who grew up not far from here. Her name was Lucy Covington. She was a Colville tribal member. In the 1950s, a new federal policy called termination was sent out across the land. This termination meant exactly what it sounds like. It meant tribes and their reservations would cease to exist, and the solemn treaties negotiated many years before abandoned. When termination descended upon the Colville Reservation, Lucy Covington was managing at that time a cattle ranch. She put her ranch on hold to fight this ill-conceived idea. She sold her cattle to buy airplane tickets and traveled to Washington, D.C. many times to lobby against termination. She worked tirelessly over several years until she not only stopped termination of the Colville tribe, but stopped the policy nationally. She then returned to Washington, D.C. and lobbied Congress to restore the status of tribes that had already been terminated in Wisconsin, in Oregon, and many other states. Lucy Covington had the strength of her convictions and the power to persuade. She identified her goals and did not stop to rest until she reached them. Lucy Covington was a hero and a role model for me and for many emerging Native leaders of the time. We are her legacy to the world. I want to applaud Eastern Washington University for launching the Lucy Covington Center at EWU. This new center will engage all communities, Native and non-Native, in dialogue, debate, and discernment. Just as the great Spokane Falls, located only a few hundred feet from where we are here today, served as a historic traditional gathering place, the Lucy Covington Center at Eastern will serve as a confluence of cultures and ideas where students can gather and work together to make the university a more powerful force for positive change. As a Native American woman, I know that I am standing on the shoulders of my ancestors who fought, struggled, and sacrificed so that their descendants might love this land as they did. Their struggle and survival made my own journey possible. I am honored to stand upon the legacy of Lucy Covington. Each of you also stands on the shoulders of your ancestors. What is your story? Perhaps your ancestors immigrated from far-off lands, perhaps escaping persecution or poverty, traveling to America in hope of that their descendants might enjoy a better life. Maybe your family followed the agricultural crops, working long, hard hours in the sun, moving from harvest to harvest until settling here in this beautiful part of the country. Or perhaps your ancestors were indigenous to this place, like the Spokane people, and your feet walked the same ground that generations of your family walked since time immemorial. Whatever it is, embrace your story, know your story, share your story. It can be powerful medicine for the journey that we have together. To those graduates from the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, I present a special call to action for you today. You stand at the cutting edge of our common future. Your work will open doors to discoveries and new opportunities. You enter an ongoing and rapidly changing digital revolution unlike anything we have ever seen before, with faster and faster computers, robotic innovations, artificial intelligence, workforce replacement questions, climate change on the horizon, global economic implications. You have the tools to help define and uncover the solutions to many of the world's challenges. My prayer for you is that this beautiful blue and green orb that we all call home will be at the center of your work. In the words of Chief Joseph, "The earth is our mother." Resolve to leave a better future for your descendants. Native people have long believed that we must be concerned not just about our present, but about our place in relation to our ancestors before us and future generations to come. This country's founding fathers modeled key portions of the U.S. Constitution after the great law of the Iroquois Confederacy. One of the teachings of the Iroquois speak to the need to base all our decisions on the interest not just of the present, but for the next 7 generations. That's about 140 years. My hope is that, like the powerful eagle, you too will fly high enough and far enough to gain a clear view into the future, to see what is out there beyond our horizons, and that you will honor your place at the top of the food chain by showing respect and a sense of responsibility to all living things, and to ensure the sacred balance of this beautiful creation, our Mother Earth, for at least the next 7 generations. Graduates of 2017, you will be the thought leaders, the inventors, the builders, the policymakers, the truth tellers, the healers, the teachers, the peacemakers, and the caretakers who will be called to address concerns of our day. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you proved to be the leaders our elders have been praying for? The leaders who find the means to return balance to Mother Earth. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you, the most powerful apex predator of all, find the technology and the compassion and the political will for us all to live in harmony with each other and with nature, appreciating each and every creation, respecting the beauty of nature for what it is, a part of a vast interdependent web of existence balanced together, and we are all related. I believe there is a descriptive word for this rare but very much needed human being today, this unusual human apex predator who also loves his environment. I searched. I finally found that word. It comes from Latin, but was adapted by the French and used to describe human beings living in peace with their natural wilderness in harmony with nature. That French word is sauvage. You can make a difference, and the ripple created by your efforts can create changes that make the world a better place. It's happened before, and it will happen again. Thank you for letting me share this wonderful day with you. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Thank you, Dr. Kaufman. The strength of a university is synonymous with the strength of its faculty. At Eastern, we have a tradition of excellent faculty attracted here by other outstanding faculty and the quality of our university and our region. This year marks the retirement and conferral of emeritus status for several members of the faculty. Emeritus comes from Latin and means worthy of merit. These individuals have given many years of service to the university. Their many contributions are recognized and gratefully acknowledged in your commencement program. Will President Cullinan, Chair Murphy, and Faculty Organization President Coombs come forward to congratulate our faculty? Faculty, please come forward when you are recognized. Dr. Merrill Roth Gersh, Professor of Physical Therapy, Emerita. Dr. Randall Wagner, Professor of Music Emeritus. Thank you, honored faculty. Now we move to recognize students. Graduates, this day is one of the most significant days of your life because you are receiving something that no one can ever take away from you, a college education. You should take full credit for your accomplishment. It is a significant one. Out of respect for fellow graduates and their guests, we ask all graduates please return to your seats after crossing the stage and remain seated until the end of the ceremony. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. It is time to introduce the class of 2017 and to confer degrees. We will begin with graduate degrees. I invite Dean Laureen O'Hanlon to present the candidates for doctoral degrees in the College of Health Science and Public Health.
As Dean of the College of Health Science and Public Health, I ask that the candidates for the doctorate in physical therapy please rise and remain standing. Members of the Board of Trustees and President Cullinan, I am pleased to recommend that the doctoral degree in physical therapy be conferred upon these candidates who have established their eligibility through the successful completion of all degree requirements.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer your degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Students, please come forward to be recognized.
Joseph Shannon. Miles Schneeman. Skylar Tidd. Anthony Douglas Demuri. Thaddeus Micah Callahan. Michael Scott Hawbaker. Kevin Wesley McClellan. Carrie Lynn Green. Kelly Louise Shreve. Casey Michelle Sands. Tegan Melise Norton. Nicholas Lee Carter. Michael Aaron Craven. David Michael Grambo. John Wayne Gubler. Matt Johnston. Darren Akamu Anderson. Jacob Kriegbaum. Brandon Belor. Evan Parton. Tyler Van Wingerden. Brian James Duke. Bryce Peters. Sydney Ferryman. Cliff Bonnell Jones. Ryan Hauser. Ryan Du Bois. Stacy Nicole Wong. Kirsten Anna Hokinson Campbell. Carolyn Nicole Watling. Jillian K. Luger. Sarah Marie Founds.
We now move to recognize master's degrees from the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics and the College of Arts, Letters, and Education. I invite Dean David Bowman and Dean Roy Sonema to please come forward to introduce your students.
Greetings, I am David Bowman, Dean of the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Will the candidates for the master's degree in the College of Science, Technology, and Engineering and Mathematics please rise? I know you're out there. There we go. Members of the Board of Trustees and President Cullinan, I recommend that master's degrees be conferred upon these candidates who have established their eligibility through the successful completion of all degree requirements. Thank you, students. Please be seated.
Greetings. I'm Roy Sonema, Dean for the College of Arts, Letters, and Education. Will the candidates for the master's degrees in the College of Arts, Letters, and Education please rise? Members of the Board of Trustees and President Cullinan, I recommend that master's degrees be conferred upon these candidates who have established their eligibility through the successful completion of all degree requirements. Thank you, students. You may remain standing.
So now, will all the candidates for the master's degrees please rise again? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer your degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Students, please be seated. You will be guided to the stage by the ushers to receive your graduate hoods and diplomas.
Graduates from the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Robert E. Shaddix, Jr.
Chantilly C. Higby.
Morgan A. Thomas.
Grant Callant II.
Olin Lars Anderson.
Abdullah Almuteri. William Tate Seafro. Brian Foster Leonard Anderson. Jared Klingenberg.
Joshua Glenn Lindberg. Casey Chen Wilkinson. Taylor Smith. These are the graduates of the College of Arts, Letters, and Education. Katie Brizuela. Silky Miranda Milky.
Break Aldoshan Abdullah.
Amy Ellsworth.
Nicole Suzanne Latore.
Taylor Yoniyama.
Jenna Mae Robinson.
Sierra Larkin.
Qadir Ghazi Ahmadi.
Clarice Sunny Botine Anderson.
Razan Ibrahim Alansari.
Jenna Jean Redhawk.
Carly Teresa Gunther Compston.
Nora Alcurin.
Aiko Nagabuchi Harris.
Lindsay Ray Richardson.
Kevin Michael Lemberger.
Leah Marie Butterwick.
Julia Davis Rocks.
Mary Leuna Christensen.
Alia Bales.
Virginia Thomas.
Lisa Renee Laughlin.
Anne Kilfoyle.
Brianna Lovall.
Miles Rupert Buchanan.
Lisa Ann Spears.
Edward Hopkins. Nicholas Thomas.
Members of the Board of Trustees and President Cullinan, it is now my pleasure to present this year's candidates for the baccalaureate degrees. However, I would first like to acknowledge those students receiving academic honors. Would those students wearing academic honor cords please rise when I announce your honors? Students graduating cum laude with a GPA of 3.5 to 3.69 are designated by red and white honors cords. Please stand. Students graduating magna cum laude with a GPA of 3.7 to 3.89 are wearing silver honor cords. And our graduates this spring with an exemplary GPA of 3.9 to 4.0 are wearing gold honor cords and have the highest designation of summa cum laude. Congratulations. The Francis B. Houston Medallion Award was established in 1998 to honor the memory of Professor Houston, a leader and friend of higher education. This award recognizes outstanding graduates and reflects Ms. Houston's compassion and respect for what education can do for an individual and community. The award winners are listed in your program. Would the Francis B. Houston Medallion Award winners please stand and be recognized? I now invite the deans to present the baccalaureate candidates from their college.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Health Science and Public Health please rise? That's you guys. Members of the Board of Trustees and President Cullinan, I recommend that bachelor's degrees be conferred upon these candidates who have established their eligibility through the successful completion of all degree requirements. Yay! Thank you, students. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics please rise and remain standing? Members of the Board of Trustees and President Cullinan, I recommend that bachelor's degrees be conferred upon these candidates who have established their eligibility through successful completion of all degree requirements. Thank you, students. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in the College of Arts, Letters, and Education please rise and remain standing? Members of the Board of Trustees and President Cullinan, I recommend that bachelor's degrees be conferred upon these candidates who have established their eligibility through the successful completion of all degree requirements. Thank you, students. You may remain standing.
So now, will all the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please rise again? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer your degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Students, please be seated. You'll be guided to the stage by the ushers to receive your diplomas.
Are we just going to do?
Jamal Jones, RN, BSN. Kayla Garape. Jaspreet Kaur. Abdul Rahim Bubeg. Christy Brink. Jessica Ellen Cruz. Travis Steele Palmer. Amanda Williams. Milana Marie Howe. I should have practiced before. Alla Pogorlova. Laura Burris. Thank you. Sam Swanson. Paisley Heckman. Oh, okay. Crystal Holloway Overby. Shaquise Ambiance Mosley. Casey Tilton. Thank you. Eric Lee. Anthony Calloway. Graciela Veronica Obispo. Aneda Garibay Bravo. Juliana Cervantes. Morgan Burkett. Anastasia Critelli. Angela Birdsall. Idona Tedrai. Michaela Randrock. Haley Ostrich. Amelia Marie Kraft. Cassandra D. Prather.
Graduates from the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Mai Zhang.
Ryan Helgeson.
Samuel Altman.
Daniel Edward Erickson.
Janelle Josephine Munoz.
Corey Willis McLean.
Monique Saturn.
Faisal Al-Harabi.
Diana McSwain.
Fahad Al-Mutari.
Rachel Robles.
Faraz Al-Harabi.
Corey Johnson.
Muhammad Ali.
Caitlin Grace Johnson.
Jesse Ingram.
Rose Tennyson.
Austin Breeden.
Jennifer Randy McGovern.
Heather Renee O'Kelly, excuse me.
Peyton Clay.
Mackenzie Rubosh.
Emily Ann Marcura.
Jeffrey Larson.
Amanda Sue Bryson.
Brandon Hancock.
Bogan Christine Hepner.
Mircha Tutar.
Bryce Eaton.
Alex Pragastis.
Ryan C. Wagner.
Jeremy Grotz.
Susanna Lopez Aguilar.
Megan Elise Tollefson.
Samantha Castaneda.
Stephen Halfhill.
Hannah Farrell.
Gerardo Sanchez.
Sana Dixon.
Jens Rasa Santos.
Nicholas James Valov.
Faisal Alzari.
Cassandra Rose Johnson.
Habib Al-Yurani.
Dustin Adam Lawton.
Bizad Talibi.
Jamie Leanne Briscoe.
Blaine Allen Wagner.
Melissa Sue Ravidal.
Adam Leo Zerligan.
Rachel Golden.
Charles Cavacate.
Jojo Bowe.
Jordan Christian Johnson.
Elizabeth Seagrave.
Cameron Blackburn.
Christopher Harding.
Conrad Hubbard.
Abdul Gadir Turkestani.
Maxwell Worthen.
Mikhail Babak.
Joshua Kurtz.
Neodarte Lamte.
John Schmidt.
Jason William Ruckert.
Ryan Hersey.
Samantha L. Ayot.
Brett Nephew.
Molly Sherwood.
Ryan Jackson.
Rachel Hamby.
Casey Kellogg.
Jennifer Headley.
Anthony Trussell.
Ashley Veronica Bromberg.
Jeffrey Barnes.
John Mark Wade.
Henry Buru.
Elizabeth Claire Perkins.
Hassan Al-Nemri.
Janice L. Poe.
Mohammed Bagazi.
Lindsay Wilson.
Ahmed Al-Badi.
Brooke Bogart.
Francisco Brian Davies.
Dominique Stone.
Salah Al-Shirani.
Tanner Schrumpf.
Khalid Alamtrudi.
Tucker Francis Gossett.
Nasser Hamad Bin Hored.
Joseph Mitchell Conrad.
Khalid Awad.
Tyler Yanas.
John Gunderson Jr.
Andrew Jacob Huddleston.
Eric James Furroy.
Brooke Comer.
Jordan Tyler Smith.
Ricardo Ely.
Derek T. Weston.
Abigail Lynn Keever.
Taylor Eugene Setcher.
Jade Noelani Hezekiah.
Abdulazi Al-Batati.
David Padgett.
Stephen Metzger.
Kyler Mars.
Matthew Frederick Pilowski.
Danny Nimri.
Gregory Robinson.
Tanya Nimri.
Christopher Bryson.
Tasha Anisimov.
Brandon Wong.
Crystal Brooke Jensen.
Skylar Mann.
Aaron Emery Nichols.
Mashari Abdul Karim Akub.
Victor Hurtado.
Mohammed Al-Kabakil.
Samantha Rawls.
Yaqub Aldebek.
Sarah Boney.
Marcus Robinette.
Lexi Cooper.
David Gordon Baker.
Mackenzie Thomas.
Brendan Lee Palmer.
Catherine Martinez.
Donald Canty Jr.
Ariel Schneider.
Kyle Schmidlkoffer. Thank you.
Cambria Hyatt.
Michael Williams.
Marty Nicole Johnson.
Brandon John Gatiowan.
Ashley Marie Schutz.
Wenjen Chengong.
Haley Marie Heitzman Dennison.
Chuliang Pang.
Katerina Marie Bela.
Eric Williams.
Rachel Ann Clark.
Jeremy Edward Matfield.
Hannah Marie DePaulo.
Glenn Payton.
Daniel Kuznetsov.
Manuel Fentahun.
Marlena Lynn Hamilton.
Abdulaziz Anazi.
Victoria Karitonov.
Marwan Al-Qasim.
Samantha Papazian.
Salal Alil Asram.
Amber Fromstad.
Mamdwal Al-Tabi.
Naomi Matson.
Agil Muhammad Al-Gayoun.
Joseph Kirsch.
Abdullah Zrak Omar Al-Nassar.
Mitchell Anderson.
Mahbub Daoud Dalush.
Cody Jasper.
Atik Ahmadul.
Garrett Kalous.
Wasim Kalav.
Spencer Allen Johnson.
Abdul Rahman Al-Sad.
Bethany Pugh.
Odman Al-Makri.
Sonia Borgman.
Nawaf Al-Sami.
Jesse J. Shooter.
William Dilbach.
Nicholas Dale Broderius.
Christopher Javier Robles.
Tatiana Jordan.
Neelan Eric Pierce Jr.
Kyle Elsasser.
Mathios Gannon.
Caitlin Marie April.
Scott Nelson.
Crystal Dawn Everett.
Sarah Thurston.
Jolene Marie Strand.
Amanda May McCormick.
Brenna Thompson.
Michael Alexander Halbrook.
Hannah Nicole Heffley.
Gerald Marksall Mabe.
Sean McIntyre.
Randall Deluger.
Bryce Chandler Ingram Bensky.
Taylor Prince.
Corbin Staben.
Spencer Tucker.
Gavin Rouse.
Marissa Marie Sadie.
Peter Miller.
Taylor Marie DeWitt.
Turner Lembecker.
Hannah Renee Ronhovdi.
Tristan Lembecker.
Karen Raquel Villasenor.
Zachary James Aerosmith.
Arnoldo Heredia.
Sage Michael Zog.
Haley Marie Gay.
Vladislav Sinitsa.
Meg Libert Colson.
Seth Rydell.
Danielle Roberson.
Brad Howard.
Jenica Jones.
David Kenneth Hinchman.
Megan Perizo.
Kyle Shermer.
Samantha Zach.
Michael Allen Collison.
Marissa Inhara.
Kevin Ungerrecht.
Sultan Hamad Almuana.
Adam Scott.
Josias Navarro Martinez.
Carolyn Parsons.
Chelsea Louise Taylor.
Timothy Tanas.
Joey Payne.
Jeremy Gay.
Noe Vivar.
Colin Nolan.
Monica Weber.
Andy Johnson.
Gregory E. Thornburn.
Spencer Larkin.
Colton Royal.
Kyle Darlin.
Vanessa Ng.
Michael McConnell.
Tiffany Julia Paris.
Christopher Bettis.
Elena Ozolina Zurav.
Juan Napati.
Abby Damaro.
Sean Sun.
Jillian Doherty Kane.
Shannon Hurley.
Cheyenne Shook.
James Ralston.
Jacob Fitterer.
Robert Michael Humphreys.
Connor Bacon.
Cameron Scott Massey.
Stacy King.
Alexander Bartlett.
Kira Callum.
Daniel Quintero.
Ryan Engel.
Pavandeep Kaur Belina.
Connor Ian McElroy.
Jordan Ray Sampilo.
Chelsea Phillips.
Justin Jones.
Mariana Gomez.
Chandra Lynn Abney.
Mariska Degenstein.
Jacqueline Rose Gates.
King Trevor Clark.
Erica Lynn Smith.
Garrett Lawson Hendrick.
Jason Crook.
Bryce Kelly Hansen.
Trey Rawls.
Mike Espinoza.
Gregory Larrick.
Kaylin Bush.
Mario Gonzalez.
Jake Williams.
Hung Win.
Keelan Huddleston. Kyle Duckett. Andrew Richard Scholes. Krista Lynn Murphy. Justin Time Schneider. Joel Orchard. Max Barnett. Lulu Garcia. The Drake. Wesley Sylvie. College of Arts. I don't even know. College of Arts. Science. No.
Arts, Letters, and
College
Education.
of Arts, Letters, and Education. Randall Grabicki. Peter Grabicki.
Elijah Johnson.
Rendell Burkhart.
Joseph Brandon Fig.
Callum Akins.
Andrea Ann Tobar.
Joel Alejandro Perez.
Tessa Rose Renninger.
Madison E. Cattle.
Alicia Franklin.
Kimber McLaughlin.
Abigail Scarborough.
Nicholas Shargus.
Kendall Clare.
Amy Elizabeth Rutherford.
Alex Loomer.
Jorge Luis Castro.
James Ross Bailey.
Isaac Adam James Oscar Murgar.
Cassandra Jean Opedal.
Taylor James of Clan McMillan.
Nicholas Benjamin Potter.
Andrew S. Burgess.
Brittany Van Blaricom.
Ethan Patrick Lewin.
William Michael Dowling.
Elizabeth Lewis.
Connor Macaulay Darrow.
Hannah Hancroft Bancroft.
Eloy Alfredo Velasco.
Allie Mae Beekman.
Ivan Valesco Torres.
Joshua Bagg.
Ariane Noel Floss.
Jacob D. Meyer.
Casey Olaf Tellison.
Jack Siebel.
Amanda Bachelor.
Kristen Lizelle.
Victoria Harned.
Whitney Ray Robinson.
Casey Finney.
Emma Louise King.
Heather K. Brackman.
Samantha,
Brockman, sorry Heather. Heather K. Brockman.
Samantha G. Costello.
Brianna M. Howell.
Rashad Tyson.
Jordan Wendling.
Cameron Tinsler.
Alicia Cronin.
Darby Rates.
Grace Knowles.
Cody James Carr.
Rachel Michelle Brown.
Christy Bronston.
Emily Ann Keating.
Daniela Brown.
Taylor K. Keaton.
Travis Martin.
Carlos Hernandez.
Zachary Isaiah Neufeld.
Brenna Christine Healy.
Fallon Neely.
Stephanie Welsing.
Andrew Joseph Cheney.
Lauren Richard.
Charles Hatfield Woolley V.
Christina Mercado.
Kayla Marie Clausen.
Eric Reyes.
Carly Grace Robbins.
Erica Yvonne Robinson.
Olivia Evangeline Frangos.
Juliana Crame.
Michael Balish.
Jacqueline DeLizzo Archer.
Leah Wheaton Straub.
Janet P. Shannon.
Hannah Jean Gates.
Tony Stillinger.
Sophie Kavanaugh.
Ron Wickham IV.
Josiah Mitchum.
Zachary Glass.
Alexander Crouch.
Emily Gittinger Hunt.
Hillary K. Gonen.
Rachel O'Donnell.
Jen Blakesley.
Laura Brown.
Elizabeth Allison Otis.
Yvonne Jelena Garza.
Jordan Grace Duncan.
Kenna Torno.
Melissa Kavanaugh.
Kyle Agard.
Kelly Toner.
Megan Brody Nelson.
Andrea Horsfield.
Hannah Mariah Kelly.
Tracy June Pendarvis.
Colette Janae Ayana Rain Buck.
Stephanie Mariah Romero.
Roseanne Perez Perry.
Candace Diane Snyder.
Natasha Nicole Nellis.
Molly Amber Fossum.
Christy Lucetta.
Catherine J. Bouchard.
Aaron Rebar.
Augustine Diaz.
Brian Rebar.
Marissa Redmond.
Hayden Wade Griffith.
Charlie Rollinger.
Anna Yadura Gunderson.
Annette Bovdeer.
Cassandra Lynn Fairfield.
Victoria Senchenko.
Rachel Anne-Marie Musser.
Deshawn. Mary Deshawn.
Svetlana Kushnerchuk.
Ashley Marie Phillips.
Akeelia Lewis.
George Richardson Gay.
Maria Araceli Zuniga Lopez.
Adris De Leon.
Walter Saul Reyes Serrano.
Jade Brown.
Larry Ty Holmes.
Madeline Collins.
Corey Horn.
Rebecca Berg.
Stephen Leist.
Christian Talon Howland.
Brian Hulbert.
Jayana Amanda Penner.
Sean Bradley.
Madison Ellington.
Sammy Scott Roderick Jr.
Delilah Avia.
Leah Dack.
Sydney Elaine Gratama.
Mackenzie Grace Frost.
Raleigh Sheree Ralasia Sheree Supreme.
Sydney Joe Elgin.
Hannah Kimberly Craig.
Kendrick Michael Bishop.
Altair William Wingett.
Justin Cody Mitchell.
Anthony Morales Hernandez Jr.
Connor John Krim.
Timothy J. Nicola.
Ryan Joseph Pearson.
Taya Pedersen.
Jessica Ray Gaynor.
Alexis Marlatt.
Madeline Ray Jones.
Mallory Taylor. Lacey Reneker.
Nasim Bajbegi.
Keoli Kamahau Rudy.
Jacob Lytle.
Nathan Riley Meyer.
Brian Christopher Tapp.
John Reagan Koffel.
Ariana Ruby Rodriguez Rosales.
Tanner Hawes.
Robert Wright.
Matthew Conkle.
Amanda Dawson.
Kylie Curtis.
Madeline Serrano.
Jacob Martin Newton.
Ashley Nicole Anderson.
Tanner LaBelle.
Chloe Marie Ledwith.
Tony Keovanpet.
Emily Jean Swartwood.
Jace Travis.
Alicia Marie Ellen Haynes.
Ashley Pasquin.
Kathleen Elizabeth Scott.
Morgan Baker.
Amanda Reverdy Satcher.
Kaylee Butts.
Ashley May Ambers.
Matthias Johann Wilson.
Tiana Chantel Schmitz.
Cynthia Guzman.
Paige Galloway.
Rebecca Paradis.
Whitney Ann Mundell.
Jennifer Scorpin.
Krista Marie Fisher.
Samantha Lee Baker.
Ashlyn Phillips.
Dory Stoiken.
Jazzy Sestida.
Nicholas Doomer.
Anna Mae Rude.
Mark Sayer Avina.
Hannah Weber.
Angela Mushiri.
Stacy Copeland.
Byron J. Lissy.
Alexis McCann.
Mackenzie Taylor Davis.
Jessa Renee Morrissey.
Lauren Mackenzie Fisher.
Kelly I. Pudelko.
Jacqueline Cornejo.
Abby Ann Slory.
Adriana Desiree Hernandez.
Evan Schaefer.
Brittany Jean Willoughby.
Audrey Hernandez Esquivel.
Samantha K. Rayner.
Taylor Nicole Hunter.
Katrina Michelle Domingo Curtis.
Jamie Ann Carroll.
Malette Tingley.
Jocelyn Baca Gonzalez.
Jamie Renee Hovland.
Georgine Leone Marl.
Quentin Bernard.
Ashley Lillian Melton.
Hua Vu.
Brittany Nicole Carey.
Spencer Finn.
Savannah Opal Major.
Nicholas John Anderson.
Cassie Barthel.
Skylar Quinn Christian.
Brooklyn Marsh.
Uriah M. Machuga.
Stacy Alexandra Fedorov.
Connell Totten.
Alicia Trellis.
Rhett Benjamin Klein.
Keely Garcia.
Jessica Lynn Schmitten.
Hannah Glazer.
Ryan Robert Pedersen.
Cassandra Jo Kogan. Esther Stahl. Emily Catherine Booker. Nadine Margie Martinez. Elizabeth Ann French. Catherine Marie Drinkwine. Alex Johnson. Diane Kohea. Derek Johnson. Sarah Morrow. Tyler Hong. McCall Madeline Vernig. Nick Anthony. Danielle Louise Bradley. Aaron Yuju. Alyssa Marie Morgan. Obina Nadi. Kaya Stevens. Eric Radcliffe. Danielle Marie Jewell. Nick Taylor. Brielle Rasmussen. Alexander James Mazak. Vanessa Alanis. John Weaver Park. Candace Blackman. Isaac Anderson. Zoe Cheeseman. Brandon Michael Carrion. Ashley Schultz. Joey Hurtado. Megan Wells. Sativa Nichelle Transu. Kelsey Nicole McEwen. Rosa Andrea Torres. Alla Burlikov. Christian Alexon Rivas Para. Samuel Lampy. Patricia Romero Ortiz. Christy Zena Mardini. Christina Burris. Ava Rose Wilson. Sarah Bedient. Amber Lynn Moon. Alex J. Erickson. Madison Belmondo. Keely Rayanne Stanich. Maureen Elizabeth Rowe. Heather Gibson Ambute. Alyssa Joanne Barnett. Isabel Burrows. Brianna Nicole Carr. Jake Higgs. Catherine O'Neill. Cody Behrens. Kurt Cleet Nielsen Sr. Aubrey Monteith Harvey. Paige Christine Kuhn. Shabron Tomio. Teresa Ann James. Austin Cerrillo Keelan. Anne Sue O. Iverson. Andy De La Cruz. Carrie Alicia Wilcox.
Jennifer Ashley Ann Adams.
Ashley Annette Westergaard.
Jessica Ann Willard.
Hannah Dumit.
Zachary Smith Williams.
Elizabeth Cruz.
Lydia Robert.
Shasta Marguerite Wyatt.
Brittany Garcia.
Allison Lee Higby.
Annika Maria Zapeta.
Kayla Kruger.
Yvette Marquez.
Chantel Ness.
Lauren Newman.
Vanessa Hansen.
Rachel Nevin.
Lanola Carey.
Rachel Meskel.
Megan Renee Kappen.
Michael McConville.
Carly Ray Good.
Morgan Melody Music.
Jordan Brittany Ferris.
Emma Ruth Robinette.
Samantha Wendy Hench.
Jessica Lee Lenore Stradling.
Morgan Rochelle Walker.
Nathan William Hoyt.
Ryan Simmelink.
Tristan Mackay Thompson.
Megan Marie Larson.
Devontae Glass.
Serena Noel Carl.
Chang Hoon Lee.
Sadie Ann Johnson. Daphne Funston. Janae Martin. Mackenzie Archer. Kennedy Butkovich. Mackenzie Rose Flynn. Yasmin Zepeda. Carly Laura Ward. Felice Antoinette Zettler. Daniela Ortega. Alicia Lee Saunders. Yvette Buchholz. Vasily Dubinets. Michael Smith. Olivia Smith. Haley Workman. Amanda Renee Anderson. Reese Graham Webb. Thalia Kotke. Janae Camille Combs. Jessica Marion Arpin. Denise Margaret Wyman. Jennifer Acevedo.
I would now like to invite Dr. Cullinan back to the podium.
Graduates, please rise. We have come to the end of our celebration, but there's still one task to accomplish. Graduates, place your hand on your tassel, which should be on your right. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations. You are now officially graduates and alumni of Eastern Washington University. As you go forth in the world, please treasure the knowledge and memories that you've gained in your time with us. Go out and start something big.
Please remain standing and join our music department chorale in singing our alma mater. The words are in your commencement program and on the video board. Following the alma mater, please wait at your seats until the platform party has recessed from the stage. Graduates, please follow the directions from the ushers. Family members, please meet your graduates outside the arena. And it's a great day to be an Eagle.